You're welcome back. It's time for Showbiz. Miss G is here with all the details. What's up, Miss G?
Hello, Araba. So, the Deputy Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Dr. Ziblim. No, the minister herself is dancing.
Okay.
But Dr. Ziblim is in the news because you know that the Black Coffee resigned her position at the Ghana Tourism Development Company, and she accused her boss, Kojo of traveling for per diems, then being interested in the job. We tried so many times to get responses as to what really happened from Kojo Enchi, from Madam Catherine Afeku. None of them have responded. So now Dr. Ziblim decides to respond, and he says that there is no substance to all the allegations.
I don't know about allegations. I think that she, raised certain issues which she was not comfortable with, which led to her resigning from her position. My understanding and my knowledge, because I know that to be true, is that we have appointed a new deputy executive director for the Ghana Tourism Development Company. Yes,
so
of course.
Why did we decide to just rubbish all that, was said? As
I think I started this interview by saying that we practice a democracy where people have opinions that they are freely, at will to express. And so she did express her opinion. That was her observation about things that went around her, whether they are true and factual. We have to, do investigation.
Was what considering? Did you have to investigate? Did you come up with any findings?
Well, I think that you investigate matters if you have leads to pursue. But if allegations are thrown out and you go in and there are no leads and you don't find anything, I don't think it's something that... let me say that the Ghana Tourism Development Company is one of our important agencies, and the ministry and the minister, of course, takes the work that they do there seriously. Those allegations were taken seriously, and I think that if there was any substance to them, we would have pursued it to the logical conclusion. The executive director that she works under is still there, which means that nothing, untoward, was found against him.
All right, so Arab, I guess your friend is free. Kojo Enchi is free, and he has a new deputy.
For now.
For now.
Okay, so she's been replaced.
Yes, she's been replaced with a new one he calls it Akofa, but I think it's Akofa he's trying to mention. Okay, so you asked of the minister, right?
Yes.
Madame Jifa,
Catherine Afeku.
No, so Madame Jifa's superior.
Okay.
So Madame Elizabeth Ofosu-Ejeri, who was the minister in the NDC government.
Okay.
He's speaking about this minister and this ministry. She says she's yet to see much. There's nothing that has been done.
Clearly, she's not impressed.
Well, not at all. She tries to recount all those things that she did when she was in that position.
Dramani Mahama. A lot of good things actually happened to the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts. First of all, the Film Act was passed. From Kwame Nkrumah's time, nothing had been done to the film law. And you also know that a lot of things had gone on in the industry that needed a review of that law. Happily, under our tenure, the Film Act saw the light of day. Another interesting thing was the Marine Drive Development Project. Also, we all know that governments had the desire to have clean beaches. Probably they didn't know how to go about it or what to do. Fortunately, Excellency John Dramani Mahama again was very active in keeping the beaches clean. So he came up with the Marine Drive Development Project. Under that project, from the Osu Castle to Bedimpa was to be serviced and given out for people to do hotels, theme parks, children playground, hotels, and all the good things that you think of. We were able to secure the land by executive instruments. All those lands were acquired for.
But 2 years on, looking at the current government, the NPP government, what's assessment of the current minister and all that they have done so far?
Okay, interesting question. I'll say they have 4 years. I've not seen much yet.
All right, so maybe in the next 2 years we'll get to see something. Exactly. But it's good to say that the All Africa Music Awards, it's happening in Ghana. For 3 years, we're going to host the Afrimas, and we have a lot of Ghanaians who are nominated, including Patapa. So, we are hoping that we get some awards. So today, we're officially told that we have the mandate to host it for 3 years. And here's CEO of the Afrimas, Mike Dada, speaking to Maxwell Amofia.
What AU does is to, every year they give a review for next year. But Afrima, a time is 3 years in the country. So we stay in the country for 3 years, it can build up. So the people of the country can benefit from it. So that's the idea. That's the template. A term is a 3 year in the country. So there's no confusion about it.
It seems you heard about the doubts that Ghana was going to host, Ghana was not going to. That's why you also addressed that, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, they were there because there are processes for awarding rights for host country, to an host country by African Union. There are certain conditions that must be fulfilled. And they were going for them back and to dot the I's and cross the T's. And that has been done already now, so we're moving to the next level of implementation.
All right, so let's hear what dancehall artists Samini and Stonebwoy say or feel about the Afrimas in Ghana finally.
I'm happy that we're hosting it now. It is actually All African Music Award. So therefore, I've been involved from the first year, and this is the 5th year. And I've won Afrima, Best Dancehall, Best Reggae, been nominated a number of times. I went with them to Gambia. I'm actually like an ambassador for Afrima, literally.
The question remains that how do we pool our resources and the team strength together so that we can win most of the awards, host and win?
It's an All Africa Music Award, so definitely if
an
African wins, we have won. If we win, Africa has won.
Urging fans out there to vote for your favorite artists and make sure you vote over and over again, because you're competing against countries with bigger populations, and you're competing among people with huge fan bases, so you need to do extra. It's gonna definitely bring some attention onto Ghanaian music industry for the next 3 years. So then it's up to us to up our game, polish our game, and make sure we bring our A-list performances on these platforms for the next 3 years. I'm looking at performing for all 3 years straight. So I don't know about you, but I'm looking at representing.
We are hoping to see him perform for all 3 concerts, 3 years.
But the nominations haven't come out
They
yet.
have, I told you, the Patapa, including
Patapa has been nominated, yes.
Exactly. And
For
so
what?
Ochiam, oh, really? Really?
That's what most popular.
Please, let's talk about Ochiam Kwame. I'm told I'm pressed for time, but
okay.
Ochiam Kwame has his Made in Ghana album listening yesterday.
Right.
The creme de la creme in the industry, where the IB put together this report.
It's a 10-track album by Ochami Kwame which features all the 10 regions of Ghana. Asked what inspired the album, this is what the rap doctor had to say in response.
Between 2000 and 2003, I lived in New York. And when I came back to Ghana, I saw Ghana with the same eyes that white people see Ghana. Beauty raw in the dust, you know. So I saw Ghana from a totally different perspective, and that made me fall in love with Ghana. And so I'm thinking that as an artist, as an icon, how can I get more people to feel about this country the same way I feel about it? Then I
think it's excellent because you know, for we artists, we do specific songs. Some of the songs we do them to make hits. Some of the songs we do them to make a taste. One, more respect from me.
All right, so hasta la vista. What did you say?
Hasta la vista?
Hasta la vista.
Hasta la vista. Okay, thank you very much. And this is